In this video, we're going to take a look at creating a request for a resource. You see here that we're already logged in. If you click on New Request at the top here, you see that you have the option for Technology Resource Request. Of course, depending on how your system is set up and what your administrator has given you access to will depend on what shows up in your menu up here in the top right. But this is just for a demonstration on how to create a resource request. So we're going to click on Technology here. You see here that it brings up a calendar. We have the option to go in here and select this location of request by building, or we can do a search over here by find resource. I'm just going to select the high school here, and you can see here that it pulls from the resources that are under the high school level, and you see that we have the option to do the upstairs computer lab. If I click on upstairs computer lab, it brings me up the availability here in blue for the particular computer lab. So if I want to go in here and request a certain part of the computer lab, I can click right here. And you can see right here, I can put in my purpose and description if I want to. It gives me my start and end time. If I need it for more than a certain amount of time, depending on how it is set up, you may be able to go in here and select duration and select it for a certain amount of hours. You may be able to go in here and just select it for any amount of time. It just depends on how your resource is set up and how the administrator has it set up for you. For this particular resource, it's asking us a question, how many people will be using this room? We can put in 30. We can also put in instructions. When we click on save right here, and we go back to the calendar area, you see that it shows that we have the upstairs computer lab reserved for us. And if we click on that, it tells us the details that we put in, when it was submitted. And we also have our start time and end time. We can go in on here and add a comment and message if we want to, along with a file. If a resource has to be approved for your particular school, it, it will not automatically say approved right here. It might say something like pending, and then depending on who it's going to be approved by, it could say who it is assigned to right there. That is how you create a resource request. Again, it just depends on the settings, on how it is set up, on how it may look, but that's the gist of how you create one. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us and we'll be happy to help you.